Yes, welcome back to Footy and Friends. This episode is brought to you by the Melbourne Racing Club. Hartsell Race is sports bet Caulfield Carnival, October 11 to 8. There's your pen, brother.
Thanks, brother.
How are you, mate? You well?
I'm well. Well.
Brett, are you well?
Brett, are you well?
Yeah, he's not happy early.
What's wrong, Brett? What do you reckon? You called for an early start.
Oh, yeah, I was
you
5
called
late.
for an early start and you've arrived late.
Had to double back. I know we're on a podcast. People can't
Yeah.
see. Just getting the abs out. But I had to double back. I forgot something. Forgot the North Warrnambool jumper.
Nice.
Yeah,
Unwashed.
blood, sweat and tears. Thanks
Nice.
to GJ Gardner and Holmes, one of the sponsors.
Will you wash that? Will you
No.
keep it the way it is?
Brett. There's only one medal because I didn't get the best on ground medal, but
Can I see that?
we got the premiership on Saturday or Friday actually. It's been
Friday.
been a long weekend.
Jeez, that's
So, Brett, on
one
the
of the
way
worst
in, I
medals I've ever seen.
forgot to bring it in. I knew you'd want to smell it.
Now, for those who don't know, on the weekend you won your grand final. Congratulations! What you lost the last 5, haven't you?
North Warrnambool, that was 5 in a row that we'd been in.
Oh, it stinks.
I know, doesn't it? Like a mixture of BO and smoke.
Yeah.
And
What were you on the bloody
strawberry vape.
you on the face candles, were you?
Strawberry vape. Mate, Friday, five grand finals in a row, and we got one.
Good on you.
Won by 7 goals.
And Nathan Vardy there, he was the captain coach, wasn't he?
Coach.
Kick 6 on him.
No, you didn't.
I did. Back in the day when he was at Geelong VFL. Mack and Linc, how are you, boys? You well?
Good deal. Both probably lacking a little bit of sleep, but great weekend. It was great fun.
Yeah, it's been big.
House party?
I'm glad, couple. I'm glad we got to come in here 7:30 in
Yeah.
the morning,
Yeah.
straight after.
6:55.
How's
Feeling the
this?
animosity?
We'll get into obviously the grand
I forgive
final
you, Nick.
because it was quite funny. The boys put up something on the socials, being like, "What do you want us to talk about this week?" Everyone was like, "The grand final." But before we do that, Mack and Linc, I've been with them for already an hour this morning, and all they've spoken about is how many people came up to them on the weekend and wanted photos and
At the breakfast? Everywhere.
everywhere.
Okay, I'll tell one because I was I was waiting. It was actually really funny. I had not people coming over and saying hi, Linc. I had people saying like inside jokes from the show and like yelling out flowers and just like, oh, where's Ed? When are you gonna have a bath with Ed? And I was like, all right, here he is.
What about Ed gets noticed now as
Yeah,
Linc's
so-
brother?
The bath boy.
Bubble
boy.
I've just been. Some guys just asked if I want to have a bath with him, and then he's actually called me. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm about to leave this place. What are you doing?" We meet up. It was a couple of groups of us. And we met at this pub. We're waiting in the line to get in, and some guy walks past us and goes, "Linc, when are you gonna have a bath with Ed?" And Ed was standing next to me, and he could not understand the concept that I'd been recognised before him. So that was great.
Oh, I got asked about 15 times about what shower screen I used on the weekend as well. A few people wanted some examples
that
of
came
what
up well.
shower screens that I was using, which maybe on the Patreon I'll let you. I might do a video tutorial of myself and the shower screen and how to best utilise your shower screen going in. Hey, how was your day, mate? You called.
Yeah,
Well, should we talk about Brekkie first, then what we did after?
go for the brekkie.
Brett was busy.
Hey, you were busy.
I had a heart out.
Well,
Yeah.
always.
Oh, hard in, hard out.
Hey, from the bottom of my heart, well, and I speak on behalf of all of us, I hope, if that's
Yes.
okay with you guys. Brekkie was amazing. Genuinely amazing turnout, sold out, 3 weeks into the event. The conglomerate of people that were there as well, just good people. Exactly our demo that you'd think would be there.
No dickheads.
No dickhead policy, but
Yeah.
some absolute. There was a few dickheads by
Was
the
that
end of the
on
night. I think that was me as well. So you're allowed to be a dickhead.
Was that
through the
table
end.
35 Tay Miles?
Oh, Tamar as well. Yes, he was there, but they were there. Hey, Flynn Young was on his
He was
table.
on the table.
Which is not. I
Friend
thought
of the show and friend of Mac.
Serious
Yeah.
mail. This is big for the whole community.
Into
of
the
the
mic,
pod.
buddy.
And I'm sure he'd be listening. He lives with Charlo,
He fucking does too.
so
So we could have gone through Flynn to get to...
Mr. Charlo.
let's just watch this space, yeah.
Mr.
Because
Charlo.
we've got something for you, Charlo.
Hello.
Is he moving down to Geelong too?
Should I
What's
try
he
and call
doing?
him again or not?
Yeah, you
Nah,
should.
nah.
Mick called Gav Roberts.
Gavin Roberts. Gee whiz.
Gavin
Blast
Roberts
from
was
blast.
there. Anyway, a big thank you to everyone who showed up and turned out. Hope you guys had an awesome morning. A special shout out. I've actually messaged this guy this morning because I wanted to get the names of the other boys.
Was it Bevo for an apology or?
It wasn't.
We'll get there.
Bevo.
We'll get there,
We're
Brett.
not there yet.
Hold, Brett, hold.
Isaac Brill.
I think you need to apologise to Bevo, by the way, before we get there.
Oh, shit.
Isaac Brill, the brilliant man he was. He rocked up with the four boys, and they actually brought flowers
They did
for
too.
you. Did you get them?
Oh, and I got them, and
You left them there.
No, I got them and took them home. I actually got the photo. I took them.
Oh, you gave them to.
I gave them to Riley.
Oh fuck yeah, that's
So-
awesome.
Flowers for Mick for winning the flag. Is that
Yeah,
why?
that's what it was.
There you go.
Yeah.
So just-
Oh, Riley.
on the way
she's
in,
too
Riley's
good
been
to us.
unbelievable to me for a long time. So she was just
She's
cutting
way
off the
too
s-
good for you.
Way too good. Cutting off the stems last night and putting them in a nice vase. Haven't let her know just yet. But that was
they
from
were
the
there.
lads. Thanks,
So
lads.
Brilly and the boys
Brilly.
have got you flowers for Riley. That's amazing.
Saved you marriage.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Bevo, talk to us about Bevo because he was at the brekkie.
I didn't hear.
You start.
He was funny.
So Brett, hard in, hard out. 12 o'clock
always.
to 12:08. See you, Brett. Brought the juice for 8 minutes.
He was good.
Brought the juice. And
8 minutes of Brett.
and Bevo replaces Brett. Both had really white teeth. Did anyone notice that?
Yeah, no, Bevo's hot.
Teeth. Yeah. So Bevo up, Brett off, and Bevo gets on the front foot straight away.
Yeah, he was ready to
and
go.
pretty much said, "Brett's avoiding me."
He goes, do you reckon? He talks very methodically. He's quite slow with how he talks. And he's like, do you reckon Brett will... Brett's here, isn't he? Yeah, do you reckon he'll mind if I have a bit of a go at him?
And he talked about a movie.
Yeah.
That he The Sting.
Yeah, there was
And
it was
he
a
made reference
long-winded Sting, wasn't it?
So the reference to the Sting was, it reminded me of the movie The Sting, Brett, because Brett, when Brett was leaving the Tigers.
Yes.
And we put he actually said this, we put a very good contract to him. A
Yeah,
very
very
good contract.
good. He said
and it
one
was,
of the best.
it was nothing but a formality to think this contract is going to Brett Deledio. He has to look at it and be like, well, that's very good. I'm going to take that.
He went to Jason McCartney's house with Bevo.
Ready to sit on the couch and talk to Brett.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I think Bob Murphy was there.
Yeah.
And Nathan Eagleton from
Eagleton.
Emery.
Ryan Hargrave actually popped through as well.
Yeah. We had a
So
bit of a spa.
They were
Chris
Be
Grant was
shaggy.
in the sauna.
yeah. Adam Cooney was eating a packet of Cheezels about to propose to his now wife.
Yeah.
And he
I
said,
think Ryan Hooper was there as well, just practicing his crumbing.
Was Justin Sherman there?
Justin Sherman,
Was it
Sherman
Ryan
had a
Hooper, the plus
Yeah.
small bloke? Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, long-winded here, like Bevo did it. But apparently Brett was late and he'd just been with the Giants people.
No. I think it was he just met up with them and they were like, okay, great. He signed up, fantastic. But he, in true Brett fashion, he's very honest.
Yeah.
He said, just as a bit of due diligence, guys, I've just got to go have this meeting. But
With
nothing
Jason
to worry about.
McCartney, Ryan Hargrave, Adam Cooney and the Cheezels.
Nothing to
and-
worry about. Not going to the Giants. I've just got to have the meeting because
Yeah.
I feel bad for not doing it. And they said, yep, they shook hands. I'll be at the Dogs next year.
Yep.
24 hours later, bang, sign to the Giants.
Over up to the eastern suburbs of Melbourne.
Oh, that's
so
just-
what's your recollection of it?
Mate, you wanna
Throw
go
the
there?
pen at you.
Just throwing a pin at him. What's your reflection, Brett?
All of that's horseshit. Truth be told,
Yes.
he didn't know I was leaving, so he thought it was going to be man to man. And I said, mate, go your hardest. I don't care. Have a bit of fun with it. So the mayo that he has put all over that story is fantastic.
Yeah.
And we can nearly just leave it at that. It wasn't at Jason McCartney's house. It was at our office at Mack Sports, which was in Essendon, which is where the old office
Was
was.
Nathan
but
Eagleton involved?
nah, the Heaths
late.
wasn't there, which is a shame.
If Eagleton was there, would have you become
I
a dog?
think so. It's hard to say no to that.
Would have shifted the needle.
Yeah.
But in terms of the contract, well, I need I say more?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
okay.
dog's disrespected
Oh,
what
maybe.
you are.
Maybe.
Maybe, and by maybe he means yes.
There was I would have had to forego a fair bit to.
Yeah.
I did like the idea of it, but yeah, it was just a little bit underwhelming.
Did Bevo have a heart out as well? It's like, I felt like Bevo had somewhere to be as well.
Hey, then it really would have been the Western Borises. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the Western Borises and Boris
he
could
might
have
have been
literally
the
been
mascot.
the he could have been
mascot.
This wouldn't have happened because you two would have never became as close as you became.
No.
You never would have done the ropes together in rehab.
So really, we should thank him.
Yeah. Thanks for the disrespectful offer.
Yeah,
Let's move
Of
in. Eh?
$850,000 a year for 4 years.
a really good offer. Yeah. Anyway,
Anywho, hey, you won a flag, mate. So congrats
Thanks,
on
mate.
that. Do you want to quickly just shout out anyone?
No, it was cool. It's unreal.
It's
So,
such an interesting. I actually really game on Friday. So obviously the long weekend. What did you think of that?
I think the main field
Good
down
spectacle.
there is
big crowd.
big crowd. It was a windy-ish day.
Yeah.
Who would have thought down at Warrnambool?
Yeah.
You could call it windable.
Personally, I like it just the week before on the Saturday.
Okay, so don't have the bye.
It kind of
Maybe the AFL should have a bye so Warren Moore can play in the granny.
not a bad fucking call. It really hurt the personal schedule because I only figured out about a month ago or 3 weeks ago that I was doing the math. I was like, fuck, these grand finals on the Friday before and I've got your bloody breakfast, I've got this, and so logistically it's been a bit of a nightmare, but that was a good day.
Yeah, it was good that you could get there. Anyway, hey, let's move into the big dance, the grand final. What a bloody just quickly, what a day for it. If you could pick a day to play footy, it was a beautiful day.
What it does really well, the MCG, because it's bloody the Coliseum,
as they call it.
As
we would know, boys?
It was a bit of a blustery day, but the wind.
Did you play there much, Mick? You wouldn't have played many games.
Not really. Yeah. But I played the grand final there.
That's good.
Yeah, and we didn't get the chocolates. But
I did halftime sprint.
Look at him now, Mick.
Look at him. Who?
Dangle your medal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day.
It was.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
And the wind is protected. Like it. I was doing in the lead up. I was looking at the weather map, and I was like, "Oh, it's going to be a bit of a shitty day." And then somehow, more often than not, the grand final day just delivers sun. Yeah. Low 20s and a good day for it. So
before we get into it, do you think that it should be started later, or do you like the tradition of the 2:30 start?
Do you know what? For the first time, I've actually agree that, like, I've never wanted to change it. I love the tradition of the 2:30, and as part of me still does. But this is the first year where I've actually been like, maybe it does make sense to put it to like the twilight. I think Toby was talking about it, like 5 o'clock or something.
Yeah, do the one that they played the prelim the week before.
twilight.
Play it at 5:15. But and then
4:45.
4:45. You're
Yeah, just extra half hour for all the lads on the circuit that night.
Yeah. But you look at
We wouldn't be able to, we'd have a brunch, then, wouldn't we? Like breakfast.
Snoop D-O double G. Yeah, how much better his performance would have looked.
How
under
was that,
lights.
Brett?
It was brilliant.
It was actually very good.
I loved it. Mickey Malthouse, who I was next to.
Milkshakes.
he was.
What did Murph think?
No, Murph wasn't a part of that one. He was too busy wearing the lanyards in September Club, I think. Big Murph.
He loves lanyards, Murphy.
Yeah. But Mick was eating his fruit salad, reading the record. He had no interest whatsoever. Which
See
was
the video, Mick. It's so funny.
Actually, I did, yeah. You good little bit of play between
yeah.
Brett.
Me and Mickey got
Bit
a
of
good
chemistry there
relationship.
between you two.
There is.
Brett was throwing a few crip signs. I thought you were going to get up there and start.
Bro, that's dangerous.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah.
We don't condone either side here at FAF, for those listening.
No. All right, grand final tips.
Are you trying to skip a segment, deal?
Yeah, he is. He was going to go into
What
the
did
game.
I go?
but
No,
we're not
I'm just going
going
to
into the
tips.
game.
Tips first before Link's list.
I got nervous. For
When
it.
you
never.
put out what do you want to talk? Was there any other comments other than the grand final
Kissing.
last night?
Kissing. Everyone want to do They want to do virginity stories.
Oh,
Oh, so we'll wait till next year. They Mack can tell it.
Link.
Mate,
He's had that bottled up.
I think he has. He's had that for a long time.
I'm looking at my timestamp. Monday, 29th of September. We've been doing it all year, and Link's come through with the funny.
He's had that held on since somebody wrote virginity. He's
Oh,
planned that. He's not that quick-witted.
That's very, very good. There you go. We might have to wait till next season. but
Did you
that
put
one-
600 and we'll get the Patreon?
Yeah.
Just before we move on that, did you used to practice that on the shower screen?
Yeah, blue balls from in the shower screen.
Oh, slippery.
Would you want me to answer it or not?
Jimmy's like, what have you been doing, mate? You wouldn't believe it.
No comment. No comment.
no.
Maybe next year we can go into. Oh wow, that's potty
stuff.
mouth. No,
Yeah.
sorry guys. Moving on. I tipped Geelong. Brett, you tipped Geelong. Mick, you tipped Brisbane. Congratulations.
Look good at halftime.
Yeah. I tipped Blitzars. You tipped Bailey.
Oh, that was close.
Very close.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I still thought he warranted.
3-6.
Well, if he kicks 9 straight,
Yeah.
It's Gary Ablett Senior.
And you tipped Neil, which was hard. But then who'd you change to?
I changed at the breakfast to McCluggage, who ended up
which-
having 25 and 4. But
Yeah.
late.
Late.
He got moving late.
Let's go Link's list, and then we get into the game because I'm just raring. I've nearly written notes for
Raring like-
every roaring.
Roar.
Roaring.
You don't have to be a Mick to know it all. You don't have to be Deal to be ridiculed. There ain't no particular way that Brett's impressed with this. I just want your passion for Link's list.
He sends me the chords and she's like, here, do it. I was like,
How hard is it, mate? Just fucking strum. Strum. Go for it, Link.
Did Lockie Neal's second half on Saturday solidify his status as a walk-up Hall of Famer? Deal.
Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Oh.
no.
Well, I think he was going to be a Hall of
second,
Famer
like,
anyway,
yeah.
but it's pretty impressive. I loved the... Can we go all passion today?
Yeah, passion.
I loved the presser with Fags that I obviously
Put a
saw
bit more
the whole
passion in
thing
the
of. Bloody love the thing with Fags. No, I can't. I loved the thing with Fags after the game. He was talking about with that decision and how you live and die by the sword. And
Yep.
it could have been the breaking, but it was the making.
See
I
that?
did that. Yeah. And I agree. When he came on at half time, because they were equal at half time, down by 2 points at quarter time, whatever it was. Like, it was such a tight game. And to then make the decision to bring him on at half time, sub out Morris, that was...
He subbed out Morris, did he?
Nah, he didn't.
Sorry, what's his name again? Morrison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Morrison.
closer.
No. Sam. What was his name?
He's a premiership player, Dylan.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah.
Disrespecting a
He's a
11
Max
game
Sports
premiership
player.
player.
I know he is. He's good. What's his name?
It's not Morrison. It's not Morris.
Nah.
Martin.
He was the other sub.
He can
Forgetting Sarah.
rally
Marshall. Sam Marshall. No, sorry. Okay, I've actually got a lot of notes here today, so just bear with me.
Yeah.
Summing him out.
So much
got a
passion.
lot of notes, but yeah. Anyway, here you go.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is very bold move.
So your notes had the wrong name as well. Or?
Yeah. It was a bold move,
And it paid off.
Yeah. Two-time
Paid off.
Brownlow medalist.
He's actually, to be honest, he was a bit scrappy early. Like,
was.
he lost his footing. He fumbled a few times. He couldn't get near it. Like, I know it's like it just goes to show.
Got one kicked over his head really early.
Yeah.
And you're like and that wasn't his fault, but he's like, oh, geez, and it'll just playing his mind a little
But
bit.
it just goes to show 270 odd, 280 games.
Picked it up pretty quick, didn't he?
Second time
No,
he was
well,
a
he
sub in
didn't,
the
mate.
grand
This is
final.
my point.
After that.
This is my point. He had 3 in the whole quarter, but that goal was arguably like the thing that got him
Yeah.
up and going.
That you felt
got
like that.
them going.
It also got rid of the anxiety. I think
Yeah.
from, they started to flow from there. I think that bit of a dagger in them. Sorry, are we disrupting from your
no,
notes?
it's not.
Back to your notes.
I just want to jump on because I've got a note here actually that I want to make about that was I love moments in grand finals and that goal that Lockie kicked. If you go back, the Zorko body line into selling the candy, steps inside, gives it to Neil goal. That was for me the play of like the game.
It was a big moment.
I thought that was like it was unbelievable. Like how just separated the two teams at that point. You're like, shit, they're going to run away with this now.
There was the Zorko body lining it and straight lining that ball, and Bailey Smith
Not reaching, but trying to be cute.
We're just trying to get into space for him to make the play. It was a big moment. You're right.
Good night,
It
wasn't it?
It was maybe
Thank you.
Bucko's big moment. That one was it?
It actually was. Marco's big moment.
Next note.
Well, do you want to go through my big moments?
No,
We'll
we're
do that
actually on
later.
Link's list because we had the sting.
Walk up Hall of Famer. I think that'll
He'll
just
be
add
there,
to
but
his,
not
add
because
to
of his second half.
Add to his story. It was unreal.
Will Brisbane be even harder to beat next year, or will the natural development from other teams sort of catch up to them?
All right, under 22s in this side. This is probably in your notes, but
would
sorry,
be, yeah.
sorry to steal your thunder.
Let me skim through.
Fletcher, Ashcroft's, Sam Martin,
Yeah.
Logan Morris,
Yep.
Ty Gallop.
Yep.
I'm just reeling him off. I think Wilmot is 21.
Yeah, hasn't missed a
Lyman?
game since he played.
Lyman.
He'd be.
I'm up to
he might be
7.
22 now.
Yeah. And then,
Loman's been there a bit longer.
Yeah.
Let's say under 25s.
But anyway, like the game of Jasper Fletcher.
Yes.
So I reckon the top, like Jasper Fletcher could have won the Norm Smith. Will Ashcroft did.
Bailey.
Bailey,
Sam Martin.
Sam Martin probably not in the Norm Smith discussion, but they're going to be
Hey, what about Bruce Revel? How old's he?
24.
What did he do? Gave away 3 free kicks for holding in the field 450.
Mate, he was.
What did he do?
He was. Look at his kicking efficiency, Link. He did not. Oh, fuck. I'm nervous now. I'm really fucking nervous now.
I
I'm
love
really
you,
nervous.
Bruce, but I hope you win at 40.
But, like, he hit a few rippers.
Yeah.
He was a good. No.
He sucked the slipper into it, didn't he?
Mate, he was very good. Like
Yeah.
what it was, he's like, how many games has he played? Like 30 games.
And
Are you serious? You're going to tell me that he was no good?
You're getting hung up on
don't worry
the
about it.
player that probably didn't have the best game of the.
64%.
That's pretty good,
Yeah.
above average.
Yeah. How many kicks you have?
He had
He was good.
7.
Yeah. So 4 of his kicks hit the target.
Mate, you bring
Do you
this
know
on
how
yourself.
do you know how fucking prepped I've come into this
You
episode?
bring
You
this
guys
on
are shoving it
yourself.
up my ass.
No, but you bring it on yourself.
4 or 7.
It's like Jai Farah. Like, just leave him be, mate. Let him play his role and don't highlight it.
Jai Farah, are you going to eat your fucking words on
maybe.
me?
Let Bruce be a
role player.
and the premiership player. So kudos to Bruce. Next question.
Is Will Ashcroft the best player in the AFL under the age of 23?
How old is Nick
How old's
Dacos?
Bruce? How old's
Under the
Bruce?
age of 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nick Dacos
Oh,
got him
so
covered.
Bruce Rebels over 23.
Barlow slams Ashcroft.
No.
I agree with Mick.
Yeah, Nick Dacos is...
Deledio also slams Ashcroft.
Yeah. I like Will Ashcroft. I think I've watched him since he coming through the under 16, 17s, whatever it may have been.
Yeah.
Absolute ball pig. Finds it, works hard, knows running patterns.
Patterns.
Yes.
Like, you would have picked up on this on the day and potentially in your notes.
I was
there.
on level 1, so I couldn't actually see the running patterns from it. Yeah.
He knows, like, can't get that one. I've just got to shuffle to here to get that next one. It's
And shuffle, it looks like a shuffle, doesn't it?
he's not a...
He
He's got a
bow-legged.
huge amount of explosion, but just gets to the right spaces.
Yep.
So I would say
Nick Dacos for me.
no, yeah, but he's in the top.
Top 2, top 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else is in there. But yeah.
Sheezel would be up there, wouldn't he?
Oh, true.
From a Roo boy.
Yeah.
Will Chris Fagan go down as a top 5 coach since 2000?
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. His relationships that he has with his boys.
I love him.
For an older citizen in the AFL it's remarkable. Like the fact that I mean the byplay between him and Darcy Wilmot just looks like a kid who's so comfortable with his coach, but Chris Fagan loves that cheeky side of stuff as well. Like it's refreshing to see, but you can understand why the boys play for him and love him and
And
respect
gets
him.
his 10,000 steps a day. And obviously ran into you, didn't he? Walking around
He
the
was
MCG.
stepping. Yeah, he was getting his 10,000
And I
steps.
figured out who he was walking with that day.
Who was it?
Phil Smythe. You know Phil Smythe?
Yes.
The-
remind
Adelaide
me.
36's
Yeah.
head coach.
So he was on the SEM one. I was driving. He was talking about going for walks with Fags. He's like Fags' walking partner. Mm-hmm. I was like, he must have been the one that.
From memory, yeah, it must have been Phil.
Did he have a basketball?
No.
He's spinning it.
Euro stepping.
He didn't have a basketball one, actually. Just on the Chris Fagan one as well, I think it's very true to the fact that, like, when the relationships with Zorko, who has been a much maligned player, like hard to, would have looked like quite hard to coach because he's so emotional, gets up and down. I think, like, the relationship with them and how happy he is for them to be able to, like, win and come together is a testament to themselves.
Yeah.
And the other one that obviously paid off on the weekend is Charlie Cameron. Like, throughout the year, everyone was really not so much calling for his head, but he hadn't had the greatest season.
Yeah.
And he just continues to back him in. What does he end up with? 4?
Kick 4.
Kick 4. Like, I don't know. I just don't think not sure if anyone else sticks with their players as much as he does, really.
Or backs them in to get the best out of themselves rather than just being like, you know what, we're just going to turn you back to the twos and bring you in.
I reckon, and while the team's going okay, like the team clearly the whole year was in and around the top 4. So it's like, if the team starts to drift and, starts to fall out of the 8, then it's like, well, you've got to make decisions on, the team's actually not going that well. So we've got to have to make some adjustments personnel-wise. But they, like, found a way to keep winning. Bailey had a great year, McCluggage, Rayner. It's like, well, he'll find his form. Our team form is going okay, so we don't need to jump at shadows too much.
Love it.
Do you think the AFL should aim for international artists like Snoop Dogg or go more local with their entertainment?
I'm big on the international, so I like it. I think it's good.
on there, I was on.
They had Baker Boy as well, sorry, and Vera Blue. So
Jessica
that was
Malboy
the-
had a cameo.
Jessica Malboy.
That was
Vera-
the best Australian anthem.
I've
national
ever
anthem.
heard.
Yes.
I had goosebumps.
Oh,
I was
mate.
like, that was the best national anthem I've
A
ever heard.
cappella with no music
Yeah.
and the crowd in the background.
Yeah.
Mate. it's-
Everyone sung, whereas not everyone sings like in the audience. Everyone
You can't hear it with when the music's going, whatever else. But I was saying there, we had Ray Chamberlain in the box with us as well as the umpires supporter.
Yeah.
I said, mate, just take your
Roll your eyes
headphones
there,
off.
did you?
No, I did not.
Good.
Just take your headphones off, Razor, and listen to this. It's the best part of it. And as soon as she finishes and you hear the roar of the crowd,
amazing.
I had goosebumps up and down my arm.
Yeah.
As an experienced caller of grand finals,
I said, mate, here's one for free. Here's one for free.
Yeah.
Just do
what
this.
did Razor make of this? Probably in your notes. Sorry, Dill.
Get your headset on, Razor.
About the like there was a bit about the umpiring
4-17 and a half
4-17
time.
Yeah.
and whether that was take us behind the curtain there at the Abbey because I actually
Yes.
didn't listen to the call.
No, of course. So we did ask
catch
him,
up on
I
the
said,
pod.
would
Yes.
they
Yeah.
would they have had
Actually, hold on. I'll just listen to the podcast.
No, listen on the way home.
sweet.
Go. No, please
No,
don't.
Brett, I'm
Please.
actually very
Don't
interested in
understand.
this.
We asked him whether the umpires would receive that feedback that it's 4-17 at half time.
And they would?
And he said no, they wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
No.
But then the
Shove up your
results
arse,
of
Ray.
that, the first few calls in the third quarter would suggest, I reckon they've been fed that.
Yeah.
Some
okay.
of those calls though early with Geelong, far out. That was very one-sided.
Which
it
ones?
felt like. Oh, well,
The ones against your mate Bruce.
yeah.
In the third, no. In the
No,
third
it just
quarter,
felt like it was everything was going their way.
and it definitely wasn't at all a result of the match. But I feel like there was a couple of missed ones in the forward 50 for the Cats, like chopped arms. And,
Yeah.
Dangerfield, I think, won. Shannon Neal, like
Yep.
chopped arms, front on contact.
The one with Danger when he had his arm being pulled down. Razor, I said, geez, that was an obvious one, that one after seeing the replay. And he goes, oh, for me, it looks like both players had an arm there. And I was
They're,
like,
they're
oh.
loyal. They're loyal, the umpires,
Oh, mate,
to
he
each
was
other.
cheering. Yeah, don't worry about that. Backslapping the whole way. Anyway, yes, to go back to that performance thing, where I was going with this,
Yeah.
I said to Mick, if you don't like Snoop, which he didn't, he hated, who would you
Mick
go
Malthouse,
for?
that is.
Mick Malthouse. He's like, Guy Sebastian. And I was like,
Mick.
Mick Malthouse, by the way.
Malthouse.
Mick Malthouse. But
And I was just like-
Sebastian came second in the Australian Idol once.
yeah.
No, he won it.
Oh, did he?
Shannon Knoll came second.
Mick Malthouse wouldn't listen to the radio. Like, he'd drive in silence or he'd be listening
I'm
to
actually
FM.
mates with Mick.
Oh, good fella.
Ring
probably.
it. Anyway, he and I was just like, I'll let you go on this one. He's
Guy Sebastian.
Guy Sebastian.
I love
Kylie
Guy
Minogue.
Sebastian, but it's just a funny one to. Yeah.
Let's bring back John Farnham. It was like, no, mate, I reckon you've lost it there. But Snoop Dogg was brilliant for me.
Off the top of your dome, who would you go next year?
Who would I go? I'd love to see the Footies or Metallica or something like. I'm a bit old school rock, but a big band I think could really.
You need someone.
But you can't go too old school
Nah.
with that because
Metallica's too old school.
you
you
lose
need
all the young.
sing-alongs. You need
I like
sing-alongs.
with that. Foo Fighters would be probably as far that way you can go.
Yeah,
Metallica's too old for people.
I've
I
got
like
one.
Metallica.
I've got one that, and just don't laugh about it, but I've got one that I think would be amazing. Justin Timberlake. After hearing,
Does he even sing anymore? What's he going to come out?
I already got people are pretty off him this week because there was a concert and he wasn't singing. He kept going, "Now everyone," and he just kept throwing to the crowd to sing it. And apparently, he the whole concert just.
That's right. He's got
fucking sang.
52 weeks to
He'll
start singing
build
again.
up his vocals. Don't worry
Teddy
about that.
Swims looking like he might. He's doing the NRL granny.
Teddy who?
Teddy Swims. You haven't come across him?
Heard him.
I thought
Just on the
Snoop
NRL,
Dogg was the
what about-
perfect between old school and new school.
Agree.
Like, everyone knows who he is.
Yeah.
He was very cool. It was a good performance.
Where would have
was
Snoop
good.
Dogg stayed, Crown?
No, he stayed in his own RV because he wanted to smoke marijuana, from what I've heard. Did he?
Because MCG's a no smoking venue.
So he
he
stayed his
parked
own
his own
place.
RV outside on Brunton Avenue.
That's what was happening. I saw that flash up and I was like, what's
He
going
wanted
on?
me to come in there, but I just couldn't be bothered.
Does he have a good RV?
I didn't see it.
Let's get into the grand final.
Hey, do you reckon the trade period starts too early after the grand
Mate,
final?
nah, I am
Start it
like,
today.
I am that keen. It's not
No,
funny.
it starts next Monday, but start it today. Let's get going.
Yeah. Because that's Brett's business.
Agree. Righto, boys, let's get into the actual grand final, the GF, the big dance. What did we make of the start of the game? Let's go from the start. Seems a good place to start. Ball was bounced.
Yeah, and it was a good bounce.
Did anything?
It was a good bounce. It was a
It was
big
a good
bit of pressure on the
I'll be honest. Okay, so I got to the game. I was very lucky. Got to the grand final, and I'll be completely honest, as you guys know me. I was watching. I like to watch for little things.
The nuances of
The
the-
nuances.
Yeah,
You know how
the numbers.
Are they standing
Back
with their
to back?
arms together? Are they?
Were they back to back?
Yeah.
No.
Are they standing?
Oh, they linked up. Oh, like, are we talking national anthem?
I'm talking national anthem. Oh, so I'm saying
before it's even been bounced.
yes. I'm talking.
So we're starting from the national anthem.
So we went to the start of the bounce for a good bounce to go back to the national anthem. Great. Okay, perfect.
After the national anthem, which team sprinted off down towards their goal square quicker?
No. This is genuinely where I'm going
so
with this.
you can see who was on.
Well, if you fucking let me get it out,
Is this
I
on your
will.
notes?
Brisbane linked arms, which I don't like, and Geelong stood there quite stoically.
Which you probably don't like
Well, they
either.
power
No, I
stance.
like that. It wasn't a power stance, but they were just like, we're seasoned. They looked very relaxed.
Which would have made it easier for Brisbane players to be like, okay, I know how tall they are. 'Cause
Yes.
It's like, if your arms around, you have to link down or, you can morph into the next person.
Then
So Harris knew who he was getting.
Then Geelong went into a huddle, but they all huddled and they were in a very tight circle. Whereas Brisbane went down and they were like just in a pack. And I like that better. So I was
they
like,
do-
oh,
So
Did they do the old
I was 1-1. I was 1-1.
1-2. Did they do
But
that?
then Blitzstaff sprinted to the goal line. He was sort of like doing a few things. And I was like, Geelong are on here. I just thought Geelong were going to win.
Oh, my God.
Geelong were going to win by 50 points. And the first 10 minutes, I thought they're going to win by 50 points.
I love that we've spent 10 minutes on how they stood in the national anthem and how they huddled, but then quickly shuffle across the first 10 minutes. Geelong are on.
You should coach.
I said, Brisbane aren't here to play today.
Boys, right, we're going to come out here. Don't worry about the first 10 minutes. But keep your bloody stance right.
Harris brought him in.
So what did you guys think?
So Harris brought him in after they'd linked arms in the national anthem.
Yeah.
So we fucked up there,
How
boys.
good was that national
And he
anthem?
goes, shit. Boys, as they started to link, unlink. I'm sick of this. We just linked up. Whereas
arms are tired.
Whereas Paddy
My arms are tired.
Whereas Paddy Dangerfield said, fuck, boys, we should have linked up. Yeah.
In hindsight.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, so that first 10 minutes, would you like us to gloss over that one quickly?
Brett,
You go now.
I thought, I actually thought when I was watching it that the Cats had their hand in everything. They were able to knock them down. But then the Lions, their ability to go back the other way and got the first goal. Well, Dempsey kicked the first goal, didn't he? I reckon.
I had $2 on him.
Well done, mate.
Yeah. What did you get? $4 back?
Yeah, $38.
But then they were one. What did they have early on in the first quarter? I reckon they kicked in accurately. They could have actually put the game away a little bit, the Lions. And the Cats just looked like they couldn't get their game up and going due to the pressure. The tackling of the Lions was
fierce.
It was fierce. But
Bailey kicked 4 points first quarter.
Yeah.
4 points.
Yeah. So I reckon they had 2-6 or something like that, I reckon, at quarter
Yeah.
time.
There was a point there where Logan Morris had a shot on goal. And if he didn't kick it, I reckon they would have gone in very worried because
rattled.
it would have been 1-7 in the first quarter, and it was very important and steadier for them to go into quarter time.
But the contest was there were so many stoppages. No one was allowing the other team to get their game up and going. What I loved right across the whole game was the one-on-one nature, like the amount of one-on-one battles, and I thought the Cats actually were getting the better of that.
Early.
Well, certainly early, but the first half, they just couldn't break them, and then the Lions did enough just to stay with them for the whole first half, and not one centimetre between them. The disposals were exactly the same. The kicks, the handballs, all exactly the same. And then the scoreline reflected that as well.
Which brings it back to Dill's first point, those really little things in terms of team morale and how you stand in the national anthem. Really would have made a difference in terms of what
not
stats
really,
look like.
because it was even, so you could have just done whatever you wanted.
Remember, Brett, if you're listening, one cancelled out the other, so they were actually even going into the game.
Yeah.
So listen more and you'll learn, brother. Yes, I concur with what you're saying. The first half, it wasn't a great spectacle, was it? The first half,
it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it was just a lot of
teams
stoppages.
There was two
You
teams
could say two teams were going at it.
and it was chaotic. And you could tell, you can always just tell in early stages of grand finals, players take a while. You don't have as much time. Well, they might have as much time with the ball in hand, but the pressure and the atmosphere of it all makes it feel as if you don't. So, a few more errors. Brisbane, what they did well the year before against Sydney was they calmed down quicker and then started to find some uncontested marks. And I think Q1, Brisbane had 9 uncontested marks, which isn't their game. They like to control the ball, and then by halftime, I think they'd balloon that out by having 28 or 30 in the second quarter.
Were you
which
talking
allowed
about
them to
this, or
get
was
comfortable in the game?
Tomahawk talking about this when we were speaking about Geelong love that chaos sort of footy, and Brisbane want to kick mark, and traditionally it suited more to chaos in finals.
In finals, yeah.
But Brisbane,
that.
yeah,
Brisbane
I
have found
think
a way.
Tomahawk did as well.
Could have been.
He's won 3 grand finals. He was talking about that, and traditionally that's not how grand finals played. So it was quite big by Brisbane to be able to just keep their game plan throughout.
Well, yeah, they did it the year before.
But they used the ball so well.
Like Fletcher, listen to the names though. Fletcher, Wilmot, Zorko.
Yeah.
A great combination, those three are being able to defend and halve or win their contest. But when they get ball in hand, and obviously Bruce Revel at 64%,
Yes.
was crucial as well in that.
Bruce was playing well. Don't speak ill of Bruce.
I said I included him in the.
Geelong were kicking. It was like they had a ball that was flat because Max Holmes kicked a couple off his shin.
A couple, most of them.
Most
Mate, he
of them,
tried
yeah.
to kick the
He was kicking
absolute
the low
guts out.
darts
No,
and
he's
they-
trying to kick the guts out of it, and they were
Yeah.
wounded ducks, mate.
Yeah.
They just kept
Their
turning
ball
over.
just didn't flow though, did it? Like they had no
He tried to kick it too
good
hard.
passages.
I thought he used it putridly on the day. They had a number of other boys that just didn't quite get their game. Like he had 33 in the end, Max Holmes, and I'm not going to sneeze at that by any stretch, but I didn't think he had a hugely impactful game.
Big goal he kicked, but besides that,
How much
it
did the
wasn't much.
Tom Stewart out? I know people say like it, but Tom Stewart going out, so much discussion was in how they would have used blitz halves and
Stanley.
Stanley, but then Zach Guthrie has to probably adjust the way he wants to or is very capable of playing.
I thought they got monstered in the ruck, to be honest. I thought McInerney and
Ford,
Ford,
mate.
they were terrific, and I didn't feel like they got full advantage out of Blitzarves and or Stanley. They weren't able to utilise Blitzarves on the spread, and then Stanley, I don't think he was able to go with. He went up against McInerney, didn't he? Mostly for the day. So
Hasn't one part about the game I loved? What I was thinking, players that have added dollars onto contracts and players that have potentially lost dollars on contracts, and the ones that I reckon have added is Archie again
to go to Adelaide.
but he has just
Bless
stood
you.
up. What?
Bless you.
Wow.
What did you like about his game?
He didn't lose any one-on-ones. Like he was really.
Who did he play on?
Oh, he played on a guy that kicked 4. That
He kicked 3 in junk time.
was
there
he going
one-on-ones
to
to
do
be
his
won
job
there?
or?
Mate, there was junk time. They were up by fucking 60 points.
Yeah, that's-
You can let him do what he wants at the end. He kicked him at the goal line. But I thought he was very good. He had a couple big moments, and we talk about big moments. It was a really strong.
No, you're right.
Thank you.
I'll give you a little bit of that.
And the other one was Darcy Fort. I honestly think he just scraps. He's one of those guys that's not the most skilled or talented sort of player, but he just scraps, he grabs it, he tackles, he does everything.
He had a big
game.
9 disposals.
Yeah.
Mate, he had 45 hit-outs.
Yes, he did.
45 hit
Every
outs.
year Darcy Fort's been on a list.
Yeah.
His team has gone to a prelim at a minimum.
Isn't that amazing?
Some big moments, and I don't want to go into your territory here, big moments of the week.
Be careful.
The Cam Rayner halftime, no
Yeah.
impact. No impact. Like he'd been well shut.
Just so you know, it was one of mine.
Yeah.
But keep
and
going.
he came in and tackled split halves, bang, holding the ball.
I reckon that was in the last.
No, it was
Well,
third
it's
quarter.
in the second half.
Second half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bailey Smith. So he had 3 big. I know Bailey Smith was definitely in the last, but he had like 3 big impacts. In
Who
terms
was
of,
the third one?
Hey, you
It
know
wasn't
the old
holding the
school
ball.
under
Bailey
12s
Smith.
when
No, there was Bailey Smith, Blitzarves,
Blitzarves.
and who was the middle one? But it wasn't holding the ball, but it was a turnover.
when Jimmy,
remember.
when your dad used to go watch you
Yes,
play,
3 flags.
and
yep.
you wouldn't have touched the ball much at
Oh,
half
he
time.
said, just get off the back of the square.
Yeah, and play a tackle.
Yep.
That's exactly what Cam Rayner
No, he did.
He had two to half time, and then 6 to 3/4 time, and had 5 in the last. In terms of this is not tackles, this is touches.
Yeah.
He had. I was impressed with his ability to then impact in other ways other than just being on the in terms of kicks, marks, handballs. But I thought Zach Bailey could have had a later claim to the Norm Smith. I thought he was terrific. Set him up early, kicks those goals. I mean, kicks 3-6 in the end, which is Jason Castagna kicked 0-6, I reckon, in that 19 granny.
Kick 0-5 and 1 out on the full.
Oh, was it 0-5 1 out? There you go.
Wow.
That was he was terrific. His ability, I mean, to be up at stoppage and then get through and out the other side. I think more time probably needed to go into him. And I called that
Can't stop the
last
ball, though,
week
can you?
in the preview though. But I mean, O'Connor to Rayner keeps him out of the game. He was blanketed, but maybe that was. And I thought they might have gone to Bailey.
Even Charlie Cameron.
Ashcroft had no attention. Atkins was well down, I thought, on the day. I thought he didn't
He
have
can carry, which you have a bit of sympathy for him because he's been the one the whole year that has had a kind of defensive mindset and done a lot of the bullocking work in terms of tackling and contest work at stoppage. And I think in the end, like you look at the Brisbane side, they are incredibly, what's the word there? Like they've just got a really good mix of those bigger bodies. Dunkley, Lockie Neal only played the second half, but Dunkley, the Ashcroft, McCluggage, so those guys versus like Tom Atkins is the only one that really gets in and does the bullocking work at stoppage. Dangerfield as well, but they didn't really put him up.
No, they didn't meet him at all.
Was he must have been banged up or something from last week because he just looked a shell of what we saw the week before. And we sung his praises, didn't we? But
we did.
I just want to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of blokes.
Flowers?
Yeah.
Flowers, if you like. Yeah. Jezza Cameron playing on with a broken arm, and that rundown tackle was
amazing.
That's a bucko big moment.
If you let me get to it, I will. But yeah.
Sorry. And the other one is we found out that Josh Dunkley played with syndesmosis.
Yeah, it's tough. See his dad talking the next morning on
Sunrise?
We spoke to him on ABC after the
He's
game.
doing fucking rounds, is he?
Yeah.
Mr. Dunkley.
Meaty Street.
Jesus Christ.
Used to play for?
Swans.
Yeah. Andrew.
Swans. 3-time premiership player now. Big guns.
5-time grand finalist.
It's crazy.
Mate, great kid.
I want to give some flowers to a couple of things that happened. Zach Bailey. Have you seen a player move through stoppage better than him? Like, how good was he just like and running through, besides Brett? There was a bit of that sort of going on. But he could have had one of the all-time games.
Brett would have finished.
I never kicked 2-6, 3-6.
You ever kicked 6-2?
He was amazing.
No, 5.
I thought Zorko was a bit stiff. Like, he really got him going maybe in that like second, third period. He was the one that was actually like opening up the game. Love watching him play. And Revel. Obviously, I love him. I've written that already.
So these are big moments? Or
No, these are just the ones that I really enjoyed their game, besides the guys that were in the best, because Harris Andrews as well, he got third best for Brisbane. But
he was huge. He could have been Norm Smith as well. I actually wanted him to be the Norm Smith, but it's always the way with when stats get involved and whatever else.
Isn't he just the calmest guy? I don't know if you guys saw Clubby TV. Did you see Clubby TV last week?
Yeah.
Not yet.
I would have seen the clip.
You would have seen the clip?
I'll watch it back.
Yeah.
There's a clip that I made. I'm very happy with what it was now. We said if there was a player that you could take out of the grand final in their prime to start a team, who would you pick?
Yeah, and you said?
I said Harris Andrews.
Yeah. I'm not sure who did the best here. I'm just going to leave that alone.
Okay, thanks.
Who picked the best here, but they've got McCluggage in front of Will Ashcroft. Now, I don't agree with that.
Do you want me to name and shame them?
Yes.
Because that's on the AFL website, is it? And they actually do the...
Was it Nathan Schmook?
I think he should have just gone with team effort.
Flowers, everyone.
It was Cal Toomey.
Tombs?
No. Well, he's already got his head in the fucking trades and drafts, Cal.
Wasn't watching it, you don't reckon?
Chris Fagan's given his medal away to Jared Berry.
Yep.
So you don't have any. He's a two-time, he doesn't have any because he's given one to Omo.
What does it matter? Like where's that going to go?
Hang on, yeah.
That's going to go in the attic.
No, Dave. That one specifically, as I point to my Hampton Football Netball League Seniors medal, that'll be with me forever.
First premiership?
I won one under 15s.
Seniors.
Kick 6.
What was I going to say? I don't want to sound disrespectful, but I don't love the captains getting another medal. I didn't love that.
Yeah.
What did they get?
So
It's a Ron Barassi medal, isn't it, I think?
I don't know. I didn't. And
The winning captain.
Barassi,
So the Jock McHale goes to the winning coach. And then
don't mind the coach getting one, but like Lockie Neal and Harris Andrews get their premiership medal. And they're like, and the captains get another medal. It's like, and I watch, again, man, you watch for little intricacies in the game.
Yeah.
And I was
let's give everyone a medal.
I was like, I bet you they take that second one off because it's like,
It's a bit
I'd
weird.
rather just wear the.
And it's like, we just try and please everyone these days. There'll be a medal next year for the guys that only got one medal. So they'll say, there's a captain's medal. And also, just so everyone has 2 medals on, this is a team medal. It's not the premiership medal. It's just a good on your medal.
Do captains get the premiership medal, the team medal, and the
good on your medal?
They don't get the good on your medal. They get the captain's medal.
That doesn't seem very fair.
Yeah, well, don't
It's
worry.
not.
We'll
Life's
work
not
it out.
No, life ain't fair, as we found out, Mac.
Lockie Neal calf, Josh Dunkley ankle we've spoken about. What do you think of Geelong? I just got a couple notes here on Geelong.
Okay. Shoot, mate.
I just said just couldn't kick drop punts. They were coming off their boots sideways.
Yeah, this is some good stuff.
They need you in the box.
Yeah.
Like half-time
Oh my
boys.
God. Did I tell you guys the night before I was at the Sofitel to have the breakfast the next day, where Geelong's family and friends were staying.
Yep.
I jump in the lift. Who do I get in the lift with?
You said this. I don't remember.
I said it in the group.
Charlo.
Andrew Mackey.
James
James
Rahali.
Rahali. Oh, James
Rahali.
Rahali.
And no, he was aware of what was going on, and I said,
So
"Oh,
was
mate,
it
have you
just
listened to
you
the
and
show?"
him?
No, it was actually Juz, me and Juz and Annie, the baby,
Okay.
and James and his wife. So it's almost like a double date in a sense, and we were, it was.
What'd you go with? Because you
I
wouldn't know
said,
what he looked like.
okay, g'day mate, how are you? I said, I'm Dylan, da-da-da. Mate with Mitch, I have a spar with him sometimes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh mate, we've been talking about the show. Are you aware? And he goes, oh, I've been told. And he wasn't laughing about it, but he wasn't.
That's because you've disrespected him.
I haven't.
You
I was
have.
saying
Give
how,
context.
saying how fucking great it is that he's done a great
I
job.
thought you said you didn't know who he was. How did you know who he was in the elevator?
Yeah.
No, I know who he is
Do you,
now.
have a name tag on?
No, I knew
He
him.
must have.
Anyway, he did a great job.
And
And
did you let him know that he's been mispronouncing his last name for his entire life?
and I also said, good luck tomorrow, mate. May the best team win.
Oh, that's a nuance that could have gone the other way. Maybe if you knew who he was.
I do know who he is.
You don't, mate, because you said James Rahili. It's like,
Rahali.
who even the hell is that bloke and where's he been? That's what you said.
Good on him.
That's not what I said.
In
Anyway,
a condescending way.
Yeah.
Geelong.
Is that what else did you have on Geelong other than meeting that shit story?
That's sort of about it. I was
Just looking at
a few of their big guns too. There was just some stuff that happened. Yeah, see, they're linked
Yeah.
and they're not.
So I was just, as Dill was telling that story, I just had to scroll on Instagram. And the first photo that pops up, it's like they listen, isn't it?
Yeah.
The algorithm. It's a photo of that when the national anthem's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And Brisbane are linked and Geelong aren't.
Wow.
But then they linked and then they didn't, so they cancelled it out. Anyway,
We're losing our way here.
Okay, this is a genuine question. I'm actually wondering here. What do you do, like when you're Geelong, you've played so well throughout the year, you're coming in great form, and then none of your players are firing? Like, how do you try and get them going as a coach? Like, what
In the
happens
game?
there? Yeah.
Well, at half time, they're going right.
Yeah.
Like it's.
But they were in it, but they weren't.
You know, and you come in, mate, it's like, doesn't matter what the scoreboard says, boys.
Yeah.
0-0, let's go, start again.
Well,
That's what
I
they would have
reckon,
said.
to be honest, they had this experience the week before against Hawthorn at quarter time.
And they got going.
Yeah, like it was just.
So you're telling yourself that?
Yeah, Chris
That's
Scott,
right.
Chris Scott would have ultimate faith in his crew that, they'll get rolling.
Do you think that then, for example, Brisbane were just too good? It wasn't that Geelong didn't perform; they just couldn't because Brisbane were playing too well. Like it wasn't like Bailey Smith and Holmes and that were down; they just couldn't have the impact they normally have.
Yeah. We asked a couple of the players in the rooms post the game. It's like, well, what do you think the turning point was? And they just kept referring back to pressure. We applied more pressure to them and forced them into turnovers. And I distinctly remember one of Max Holmes. Jezza Cameron going off is a big part of this. Like him going off and not having a target up forward or someone who can at least create a contest. I mean, Andrews could play the role he wanted to do. Gardner went on to a small and they just couldn't get past centre forward essentially. But there was a time when Max Holmes tried to come in through the middle of the ground, kicked one of those tumble punts that he was kicking on the day. Zorko reads it, they come through, go the length, and I reckon Charlie Cameron gets out the back, or Zach Bailey may have kicked one of the goals off the ground. Can't remember who it was, but it was just, it's always those moments where you're trying to make the game happen. Max Holmes trying to make it and break open. If that hits a target and gets out the other side, maybe a goal, but it doesn't turn over back the other way to swing. So
What about big Mullins goal?
Big
how
Mullen.
fast was he going?
Mate, it was crazy. He ran like 40 metres and kicked a beautiful drop punt. Like, I thought that was a little point where they might sort of get going again, but it
he
just
ran
didn't.
faster after he kicked it. He was like,
Yeah.
He was excited. He was
Sonic
like,
the
he's
Hedgehog.
like, what the hell just happened?
Geez, they were into
I just kicked a bloody goal.
Again, this is Brit.
That's gotten better. That's gotten better.
He goes, what the bloody hell?
just kicked a
I
goal.
was just running. I
Did someone grab him on the nuts today?
freaking
How high
hell,
was his voice?
freaking hell, I'm so freaking fast.
What Brisbane did again. The beauty of having learned a lot of those lessons in the qualifying final, they were into Mullen. like physically.
Yeah,
like,
they were,
and
yeah.
it was like poor old Mullen was on a bit of
When
an
McCluggey's
island.
got his first.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that going off the ball, Brett, you would have seen as well being there. But Bailey Smith got really targeted off the ball, and so did Mullen, O'Connor. There was a few tassels where the umpires actually was good to let him go because
Tassels or tussles?
Tassels. Definitely.
Both.
The little ribbons that come out of the girl's bike.
Yep. So there were tassels. Yep.
Few
Picturing
tussles.
them now. Yep. Got it.
few tussles off the ball, which in another game I reckon there would have been free kicks called, but they just let it go. It
Yeah.
was good.
Little one, side note, with going into trade areas here.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
No, not necessarily. We don't have to go balls deep.
No, we
but
can.
Just, we're in a virginity story.
Yeah, we don't have to go shower screen.
Yeah, we don't have to go
We can.
balls on shower screen.
Oh, stop it.
Next year, Mick. Next year.
Yeah, true. Away, mate.
Mate.
Brendan Starcevich, right?
Yes.
Looking like wanting to get to the Eagles. Does his concussion and concussion concerns change the way that goes, or
Yes.
are the Eagles still all in on that?
I think it does, and I had that before on my list, but I was too scared to say it because I didn't want to come across as an asshole. But
Why?
oh,
It's
just
a
because I
genuine-
feel
it's a genuine
No, I know it is, but I feel
discussion
bad
point.
because it's a lot of concussions. But if you're offering someone a 6-year deal at a lot of money,
Yeah.
and unfortunately they've sustained a lot of injuries, it's very risky.
It is.
It is
Because
very
he's not
risky.
that far away from the board, the outside board, not unlike McGovern and Venables, who's there at West Coast. They've already had their concussion woes over there. Just saying, you know what, mate, we're not letting you play again because it's not you got at some stage protect your head.
No, and he has to think about that.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Like you don't want to.
It came into my mind when I saw him there. I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if that's going to be."
There's a big hit too. I know it.
It was a big hit.
It was
yeah.
a massive hit with concussion. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. It can be those little innocuous ones. But that was like I was like, that's a big hit.
Yeah.
I was worried for Loman early too, actually, when he got the knee to the.
Looked like he had like
Friend of the show.
Bit of an
He is a
egg,
friend of the show.
Bit of an egg
Kai
out of you.
Showman, mate. How good's he? He celebrates. His energy that he brings is, it's first class. I was a bit off it early because but the more I've come around to Mack's demographic in terms of age group,
Baggy jeans.
baggy jeans and
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Shit,
you're
bloody-
losing a bit of stickiness from you boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
wore the
looking
looser
good.
pant on Saturday, knowing the feedback came.
Yeah.
Both the lads wore baggy pants and both of them said something.
They're baggy pants and they're vaping and
Yeah.
they're bloody. What are they doing?
the
these
next thing
kids?
I'm going to lose is the iron. I'm just going to scrunch them up and throw them in there
Yeah.
and then wear them.
Yeah, maybe iron it over a pineapple.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
chance. But other than that,
pot at me for the
I,
listeners.
I'm enjoying the celebration as
Yeah.
long as it's not what Guinea did with the celebration back to the
Yeah,
players running in.
that's a hard one.
hard one to
But like
copy.
his one with the aeroplane back to Kenny,
that.
like that was brilliant. Will Ashcroft late in the game where he's held the ball up to the Shane Warne stand.
what'd you
and
think
then
of
given
that?
I didn't mind it.
Didn't
mate.
mind
Like,
it?
The game was done.
Yeah.
Like, they're not coming back from 50 points down.
It was cool being at the game because I was sitting in the forward pocket at the Brisbane end, so where the Brisbane cheer squad was. So it was very, very loud. And in that last quarter, all the players were just running up to the cheer squad and just giving it to them. And it was,
Someone kicked goal from the goal square. It might have been Dempsey. And as it's going through,
they were-
Zorko's gone to the crowd. He's like, give it
yeah. Like the last 3 goals that he kicked in that, like there was no cheer.
He was starting to think about not kicking him.
No, there was no cheer, and all the players were just like going up to their own crowd, and it was amazing. So it must be incredible to be that far up and just know in a grand final you're gonna win.
Hey, been a good show.
Yeah,
Are we
plenty of
moving
knowledge.
into where are they now?
Yeah,
Or
where
is
are
it-
they now? So
I can give a little sentence on most of these guys.
okay, because we
Swing
have
through
done this before, but it was just a good point to
Do a sting.
sting it.
Where are they now? Who knows? Mick probably knows where they are now. Where are they now?
Things
Again,
come
we-
back
we-
so much harder next year.
We could shorten them a little bit.
Yeah.
Just before we get into this, my guy got back to me, Brilliant Brills. He said Kyle Gatt, Cameron Buchanan, Mitch Mead, and Isaac Brill. Mitch Mead, also son of Darren Mead, who was Port's
Yes.
inaugural BNF winner for those playing at home.
Yep.
So if anyone was wondering,
Is it Jackson?
Jackson's brother?
Yeah.
I think there's a
Must
Mead
be.
at
Yeah, there is.
Port Adelaide at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
we didn't say. So, don't know. Anyway, where are they now? So we've done
Not,
this
not
before.
proud of his brother. Loves his dad.
Yeah.
Daddy, give him a kiss, Dad.
We've done this before, but I thought it would be great to come back
Spin
and
the pan?
have a look at it.
No.
Scratchies.
Because of what's happened. So Jared Polek, we're looking at the Brisbane
players.
list management from 2017-ish
Yep.
that have moved on.
That have moved on. And they haven't
Prior,
been there
sorry.
and haven't had much success between them, as we'll find out. Okay. Swing the names at me.
Right, Jared Polek.
4 finals, no flags, ended up at the Kangaroos. Coaching Hoppers Crossing. That's where he is now, in the Western Free League.
Sam Doherty.
Well, I think
I
it's
know
well
him.
documented where Sam
Yeah.
is and what he's doing.
Mentored.
Yeah, well, very good.
Coached
call.
the Futures game that I was at prior to our
Did he?
breakfast.
There you go. That's
Is
where
he
he is.
coaching? Which
No, it's just the mock team that's up. Him and Boki.
Next one.
4
Yep.
finals, no flags.
Yeah,
just to
that was
say
Sam Doherty.
Yep. Billy Longer.
0 finals. What he is doing now, not sure, but he was
I know
pointing,
what he's
he was pointing at screens. Remember that game where he pointed at the screen? Not the shower screen, but the big screen. Against Zach Clark, because they were belting Freo one day.
I actually know. So I played all my junior footy with Billy Longer.
Yeah.
All of my. He's one of the great men. He just did not like football at all. He's a school teacher now.
That's where he
you
is.
Patrick Carnesis.
0 finals. Now, the last time I saw Patrick Carnesis, he was riding his bike across a bridge from North Fremantle to Fremantle.
He was over there.
Am I thinking about the right guy? Am I thinking about Marco Paparone?
You're thinking of Paparone.
Right.
You're thinking of Paparone.
Easy again.
Easy mistake.
Hey, he was a good player, Paparone.
Same thing.
He hasn't
That's
been
where-
on the list either.
that's where Marco is.
Elliot Yo.
He won a flag. He's one of the very few out of this. He's still on the Eagles list.
Yeah. Dan McStay.
Still on Collingwood's list.
Dan McStay or Dan McLeave?
Damn,
He-
he should have stayed.
Just on Dan McStay, thoughts do go out to him. Brett, you should give him a call,
Since he's
actually.
left.
Because since he's left, they've won 2 flags,
Still on.
and the team he's at has won a flag.
Yeah, he missed it
So
with
he's
a
missed
knee.
3.
Well, you should call him, Brett.
You should call him, Brett.
Next,
Probably won't.
Okay. Jack Redden.
10 finals, 0 flags. Now, he's
Sorry, I meant one.
he's selling rashies.
Yeah.
Kids'
With
rashies.
Xavier
Sports
Ellis.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Shout out Sports Nuts.
Shout out Sports Nuts. Josh Shackey.
He's playing local footy in the Eastern League somewhere. Who did he play for?
Was he born?
Nah, because they won the premiership. One of those sides.
Yeah.
In the
So he
East.
got 3. He was at Melbourne and Bulldogs, wasn't he?
Yeah.
James Aish.
James Ash
just retired.
Just retired.
In quotation marks or not?
Geez, that one
Borderline.
that is genuinely the case study. Wasn't getting a game in the end, James. I don't think Freo were going to him with that contract.
Did he get
which was
Did he get the motor card?
No,
No.
not enough games. 187 or something. Didn't you?
What about Big Tomo, our man, Adam Tomlinson was in the motorcade.
He played over 200.
Yeah, that snuck up on me.
Tomo.
He was in the beige suit. He like Richie Beno out there.
Did Tomo play 200? That's amazing. Good on him.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He was very consistent. Very consistent.
Did he play 200?
He must have.
I thought he did.
He's in the
He must
motorcade.
have.
Rory Atkins get the motorcade?
He didn't,
No.
just missed out. And then coming into the lines next year, where are they now? Oscar Allan.
He was on the West Coast Eagles table at the Brownlow. That's where he was.
Do you know where else he was? At the game.
Was he?
He was sitting probably 6 rows in front of me at the footy. I said, "Hey, Oscar."
Oh, no. 185 for Tomo.
How's he got out there?
How did he manage that?
Do they count up preseason games and all that? Yeah,
Should we?
No, don't call him. I've got a heart out.
Okay.
Oscar, how are you going to get a game?
I
They've
said,
got
hey, bloody
Ty
Oscar.
Gallop and
yeah.
Logan Morris.
I said, Oscar, bloody hell.
Eric Hipwood's coming
Your
back.
team next year.
Some salt baths.
he was there, and then Sam Draper.
Where does he play?
Oscar, he'd have to go back.
Oh,
wouldn't he?
Sam. You just said Sam Draper. Where does
Oh.
Sam Draper play? If Darcy fought, you said he was one of the best scrappers in the game.
Well,
He's
Oscar
so
McInerney is retiring.
He's retiring, is he?
Yes.
off the press, is
have
it?
you not? That's
Is that Dylan Cleary?
no. It's there. There's a bit of murmurs going on about that at the
Yeah,
moment.
Right, so he's-
I know there's
so you
murmurs,
just-
but you've just death
You cemented it that he was retiring, and you said, no, there's murmurs. So
All right,
which
you
is
know
it?
what? I'm breaking it. He's retiring. I'm telling you now. I think he will retire.
And if he doesn't,
Or is he getting delisted?
I'll eat my hat.
With sauce?
With sauce. No, I think he will retire and go out on an absolute high. Why would you target another ruckman if you know your ruckman's staying?
Yeah. Well, I
know
know
what I
they
mean?
had concerns about his hammer and tack throughout the year, and he wasn't able to get up until later in the year. He played those couple of games in the VFL,
Yeah.
and they bring him in for the last 2.
And I'm saying at the highest respect for Omac that he is retiring and going out on a high, not the fact that he wouldn't be playing next year. I just think that he will be finishing up on a high. That's what I think because Sam Draper's coming in. So there you go.
Brett, isn't there? Do they have a Brisbane Academy kid coming? Isn't
Yeah,
there? They've
Dan
got
Annable.
someone really good.
Yeah, he'd be a top 5 pick, I think, Dan Annable.
They're gonna be
And
good
they've
for
got
a
another
while.
young ruckman too coming through.
Good for a long time.
But,
I think Ruckman. Ruckman, do you need?
he's not top end, but
Okay.
Yeah, we've got something for where are they now? We've got a message from Bruno from Beaconsfield. Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Last week there was some fantastic chat about the where are they now field when we were talking about the South Fremantle coaching staff. Bit of a weird sentence. However, one member of the coaching staff, Corey Catboy Delolio, took great offence to a jab at his pet cat and his
he walks
walking
his
habits. Well,
These guys don't hear the positives we talk about.
Bruno
we give them
was
exposure.
saying Corey is a founding member of the COAA, the Cat Owners of Australia Alliance.
Oh my God.
He runs a cat shelter from his home and has been at the forefront of developing catwalk beaches in the Perth metro area.
That's lovely.
Where fellow COAA members can gather and share their love for all things cats while
nice.
feeling the sand between their toes. As such, it would be much appreciated if you could provide a positive shout out to Corey and all the Cat Alliance members.
Well, that's a. Who was that? Sorry,
Bruno from Beaconsfield.
Bruno from Beaconsfield. Okay, well,
Pretty pessimistic over there. I feel like we gave him a bit of love.
no, well,
They
I
just
think
point
they
out
just
the
want
bad.
to look. I stand with the
Cats
Association
walking.
Alliance of Australia, and I think that's fantastic.
You know what?
And
Association Alliance.
more beaches in WA should be allowed cats
I
as
don't
long as they're on
understand
lead.
I'm not. Fuck you and your cats.
yeah,
Oh,
fuck yeah, I'm with you. You know what that reminded me of? That was like that guy used to take off Chopper and he's like, this is Stefan. He drinks soy milk in his latte. Harden the fuck up, Stefan. Corey, that's you.
Yeah, that way.
Get rid of your cat, mate.
Oh,
and
no.
get a dog.
hey, get Boris if you need one.
We're
All right,
dog
Tate, to
beaches
finish up, I know we've got a hard out. I was going to go through my big moments that I've already sort of gone through.
Okay.
Zorko bodyline.
Yep, done it.
This was a nuance. This was a real nuance, and I
Who would've
hope
thought?
that people would pick this one up, but I thought it was a really big moment in the game. Levi Ashcroft,
Yeah.
same position on the ground as the Zorko bodyline. Took the ball,
Sold candy.
sold candy, turned around.
Inside. Little hit up to Oscar McInerney.
Yeah, but it was on the outside of the foot, just beautiful little hit up. And it was at that point of the game where there wasn't much flow of like Mark handball receive. Omac gives it to someone and ends up resulting in another goal. To McCluggage, and then he kicks it to Lohman.
Yep. Lyman kicked the goal.
And I was like, that was a point too where they just had so many beautiful little hit up, handball receives, overlaps. Geelong couldn't get that at all. So that was a big moment for me. And then my last big moment was just looking at, I want to do a podcast on this and do a bit of a deep dive into the resurgence of Brisbane from 2017. And the names that come to mind on this is at the AFL now, Greg Swan. Going up there and being able to have a massive impact, obviously. So we know that a good football club needs good leadership. Greg Swan going up. Danny Daly gets spoken about a lot.
Great man.
I don't know him, but it sounds like
friend
a
of mine.
ripper.
Yep.
Chris Fagan.
Yep.
Obviously, we love him.
Phil Smythe, who walks with Chris.
I didn't make the list, but the other one I have on here is Dom Ambrosio,
Yep.
who
List
list manager.
Yep.
Has been around for a long time. He was coming through sort of when I was coming through, went to Gold Coast, was doing a bit with all those sort of, he was in the AIS and as I was in there, he was doing all that sort of stuff. Was at Gold Coast before, then went to Brisbane and has obviously put together a very, very good list. So shout out to those. I'm sure there's a few others,
Yep.
but I just
Stewie
thought.
Jew was there. Trent
Stewie
Cochrane
Jew.
was there as well, doing leadership
Well, they've
stuff.
jumped on the coattails of the last couple of years, no offence, or not.
Up to you.
These are ones that have
You're
all
saying-
been there since the 2017
since inception.
period.
Since the Paddy Carnesis times.
Yes. So there you have it. Hey, I've loved it, boys, hanging out with you guys.
Well, we're back on Wednesday.
We're back on Wednesday, then we're going to one ep a week because you guys are busy.
What we're
But
going to talk about on Wednesday is
we'll work that out.
Shout-
Hey, this
shout
episode of Footy
screens.
and Friends is brought to you by the Melbourne Racing Club. Hearts will race this Sportsbet Caulfield Cup Carnival October 11 to 18th.
that genuinely will be. Shout out to the Caulfield Cup Carnival, but that genuinely will be an interesting one to see what replies we get about what we want to talk about on Wednesday.
Yes.
because there's no games this week, and we
Marriage
just talked
stories.
Marriage stories.
You know what?
I'm Mack
I'm gonna get us.
for
I'm gonna get us a
basketball.
Lions guest.
Hey,
personally.
potentially, depending on Mac's next couple of days, we might be able to go for gender stories.
It'll feel 3 hours.
We'll see.
Send us a DM, Footy and Friends, no underscore.
As soon as I
What do you
turn off
want
this
us to talk
record, I'm gonna
about?
tell
There'll
you
be
the
plenty
best
of list
fucking
management
story.
on Wednesday. I'm so fucking excited.
Yeah.
work.
The Oscar McInerney's retiring, so.
See you guys.
You.